guys, John here, coming at you with day 3. It's prompt for hashtag RPGaday 2018. Today's prompt is, what gives an RPG staying power? Very interesting question. It brings in all sorts of ideas of, a game standing the test of time. What does that mean? There's kind of my brief thoughts on it. Ultimately, I came to my continual interest in either the game system or setting of the game. So on the system side of it, so mechanics, is it a very kind of open-ended system, like dice pool or like narrative driven, or is it a very kind of crunchy, good options for character building and telling epic moments? For kind of the open-ended kind of stuff, I would say maybe something like Brave New World. It's a very good superheroes RPG. If you haven't heard of it, check it out. It's on Drive2RPG. I learned about it a couple years ago from a friend, and it's just a fun game. On the more crunchier side of things, stuff like Pathfinder, D&D type stuff, where you could just kind of build a character and really develop him through the system itself. That is a certain type of staying power. You become invested in the character that you've created and building him up to be a grand hero of legend. Both really do pique my interest. I tend more on the former than the latter, but I do enjoy the latter. But yeah, if I don't really have that continual interest in either the system itself or the setting, an RPG just kind of wanes for me. Especially since like I said before previously in this series, I tend to GM more than I play. So I just keep wanting, if I'm not feeling it, I need to go do something else. And sometimes it happens. Well, I need to take a break from this campaign and start something else. Another good one that I heard from stuff going around, which I definitely agree with, company support. Does the company of the particular game, how are they supporting it? Stuff like, on the really kind of upper end of it is Wizards of the Coast's support with D&D 5e. They have the DMs Guild, Drive2RPG. They have D&D Beyond. All this stuff that just people can just put out their homebrew stuff, put out their stuff, and use, share their adventures. And they make a little bit of money on the side. Also, a caveat to the company support: hearing people talk about that company support, I think, really keeps me invested into the game. I heard I was running a D&D 5e game the other night, and I heard people talk about D&D Beyond and stuff like that. So that's really great. Now, if only I heard more people talk about the Wizards of the Coast Unearthed Arcana homebrew, I'd be really excited, because that's stuff that I tend to follow a little bit more. But yeah, company support's very important. It's easier to do with the more mainstream kind of D&D Pathfinder stuff. For the more indie stuff from the OSR movement, etc., or even just like Chaosium with Call of Cthulhu, it's a little more niche. But that's just how it is with this hobby. There's the D&D Pathfinder level, then there's the Call of Cthulhu kind of level, and then there's the totally obscure level. But yeah, but that's just how the hobby is. Over the years, I've just tried to get really into the hobby and really learn what different games are out there, because I'm just never happy, I guess. But yeah, after company support, I would have to say community support. What communities out there supporting the game, coming up with homebrew? Where are they? Are they on Reddit? Are they on Facebook? G+? where are they joining the communities? And this is something that I've only really got into the past couple of years. I was very shy when I started out, particularly on YouTube, since I've had this YouTube channel for 5 years. I was very shy when I started out because I was a kid. I was in high school. I didn't really know what to do, how to go around. I was nervous what people might think of me online because I am generally the younger player in most of these communities. So yeah, seeing what the community is doing, that goes from the 5e communities, Pathfinder communities, Call of Cthulhu communities, the OSR communities, with, and where what type of support are they making themselves to continue my interest of running a game, of continuing with a particular game, a particular RPG. And then, lastly, on my list is kind of my overall thing. Did I have fun running or playing in that game? That, to me, that's obviously the big factor of, a staying power of an RPG. Did I have fun playing it? Cool, let's continue. Did I have fun running it? Alright, I'll continue it. Is it one of those things that I just feel constantly bogged down and burned out trying to come up with new adventures? I generally have less fun with that. It's one reason why I got turned off of running Pathfinder, just because so much material that I just have to know, and if there's a player that knows more of the game, then it's just I don't feel like having a role slayer. Not that I'm saying that any of my players were role slayers. It's just sometimes I like to play fast and loose with rules, and if I'm getting a bad feedback on that, I just it hinders me wanting to continue running games in that setting. Playing is the same way. If I don't feel like I'm contributing to the group, or if I don't feel like my character's fleshed, I'm really fleshing my character out or whatever, I'm less inclined. Overall, that's I have fun playing RPGs when I get the chance to play, and I have double the fun running RPGs because it's fun just creating scenarios and whatnot. But yeah, that's my response to RPG a Day 3. What gives an RPG staying power? Let me know what your thoughts, what you think an RPG, what gives an RPG staying power in the comments. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you subscribe, hit the little bell for notifications, because I will do more of this. And as always, happy gaming, and check out more #RPG a Day 2018 content, either on Facebook and Twitter and where else on social media, blogs. Keep hammering it out, guys. Have a good day.